Hey guys, it's Sim Queen, and today I'm doing another speed build for the A to Z build challenge. So this time it's the letter E, and I decided on an eco-friendly home. I didn't really have that many options for the letter E. I had been writing things down, but I thought this was probably going to be my best bet. I've never done anything like this before, so I definitely wanted to try it. Now I don't know a ton about eco-friendly homes or what it entails or what I should even be doing here, but I decided I would give it a try. And I started out by doing these solar panels. I guess it's just like really a glass roof, but those two strips on top of the house are supposed to be solar panels, so everything in the house is run by solar power. Not that there really is that much in the house as far as electricity goes. There are a few lights and some lamps around, but like there's no major electronics, there's no TV or computer or anything like that. And then I also was thinking for the plumbing that they could get their water from a well. So I did find a well, which I placed a little bit later. It didn't end up being the one I chose in the end. I actually replaced it for a different one that I liked better. But I thought maybe if they kind of had a well, they could get it'd basically be directly from the lake, I guess. I'm calling it a lake. It's probably technically the ocean, but I don't know if you would want a well that taps into the ocean because it's salt water. So I'm picturing this as being a lake, and they get their water from the lake. And yeah, like I said, I don't know a ton about eco-friendly living. I've heard of solar panels. I guess actually I do have a solar panel for my husband and I have like a camping trailer, and it has a solar panel that runs everything. So I do kind of understand a little bit about it. But I thought maybe these ones were like extra powerful so that they could run everything in this house. The house is a little odd, like it's kind of quirky on the inside. It's very cluttered as well. I loved playing on this lot. Like when I moved a sim in so I could take the screenshots, I actually spent like 3 days with the sim playing in this house because I loved it so much. The inside of the house I really thought was a lot of fun, and I loved the gardening aspect. I got the sim to go fishing, and it was actually really nice. I am hoping that I'm going to have sort of a off the grid type sim in my aspirations challenge at some point, so that they can live in this house. And I don't remember what it ended up costing. I kind of want to check right now because I'm curious. It's probably a little more expensive, but you could definitely downsize things. Like I said, the house is quite cluttered, but you could probably sell a few things and make the house a little bit cheaper, more affordable. Here I am looking for the well that I wanted to place. I chose the one that came with, I think, romantic garden stuff, but I did end up swapping it out for a different one that I found. I'm just checking my library right now. This house is on the gallery, by the way. My origin ID is SimQueen1992. I always forget to mention that in my builds. So the house is $63,000, so it's pretty expensive. But like I said, it would be so easy to downsize and make it a little more affordable. Here I'm building the bathroom, which is actually an outdoor washroom. Sort of, like it's a little weird. I did build there are walls and there's a doorway and a glass roof. I don't really have a reason for why I did it this way. I just kind of liked it. I thought it was kind of weird and strange, and I like that there's no bathroom door. You just go in there. I think that the sim living here would not really mind at all if anyone could see them. It is very secluded though. There's no one else around them, so I don't think it'd be that big of a deal. The upstairs is really interesting because I wanted everything to look like it was handmade or could be handmade. Like the bed and the dresser and the side tables, even that mirror there that came with, I think most of this came with Outdoor Retreat, and I thought it suited the build really well. Also went with these hanging lights that came with the Laundry Day stuff pack. I thought it suited the build, and it just cluttered up. There's a lot of plants in this house as well. I think that whoever lived here would definitely be into gardening and taking care of plants as well. Did place a lot of lamps throughout the house. I wanted there to be a lot of light. I love the way that the skylight looks in the upstairs, like the light that it reflects. It's really pretty. And also, I think that I added a lot of like odd cluttery items as well. Like on the dresser there's like a weird little statue type thing. I did put a little seating area upstairs as well. There's not much of a living room downstairs, so I did kind of put like a reading nook up here with like a little table. The upstairs was just so spacious that I thought it needed something else, so I did put like this area with the rug and a couple of chairs, just to sort of make it look a little homey and comfortable and cozy. And then the upstairs, I think I was trying to place a rug there. I don't know if I actually did or not. I think I just decided not to because nothing was working. But the upstairs I think is really cute. I'm really happy with it. And then the downstairs, I'm happy with that as well. It did turn out to be a little bit more like detailed and quirky and funky than I actually originally intended, but I am super happy with how it turned out. I can't wait to have a sim live here. Yeah, when I moved my sim in to take the screenshots, I honestly was like, I couldn't leave. I wanted to just play in this house for a little while. There were other things I was supposed to be doing. I was supposed to be recording Let's Plays, but I couldn't stop myself from playing in this house. I just wanted to be here. And I really can't wait until I can actually do an LP in this house, because I fully intend to. I think it's a really fun house. So I'm doing the kitchen here. There is no stove because I thought that that would sort of take up too much electricity. So what I tried to do is make it so that nothing in the house took up too much electricity. Anything that was totally necessary was run by the solar panels. But for cooking food and stuff, they have the fire pit and there's a barbecue outside as well. So I decided that that would be the main way of cooking food, or just eating raw food basically. And then this over here is like a little wash area for the dishes. There's like a garbage pail there and the broom, and it's kind of just a weird little area. Like, this house is very strange. And then here I decided to put a bunch of shelves and it just cluttered up with a whole bunch of food. I thought maybe whoever lived here definitely stocked up on everything, and they've got a lot saved up when it comes to food and things like that. So I definitely cluttered up that space, which I really like. I love the way it looks. It just suits the build a lot, I think. And I think I put there's dog treats on there. It's totally filled up. And I was going to do it on the other side, but I thought it would be a little bit too much, so I didn't end up doing that. And then here there's a little seating area. I just use this wicker love seat, and I think I put a lamp and a guitar. Like I said, there's no TV, so there's really no living room sort of area. There's just this little chair here. Basically upstairs is more of a living room / bedroom. So I put some guitars there as well, because I feel like they would need something to do for fun, because there's no TV or computer. Put in a rug there. I used a lot of the stuff from the Laundry Day pack as well, because I felt like it suited the build. And here I'm just finishing up the washroom, which is a very weird area of this house. I'm not totally sure what I was thinking there. I wanted the bathroom to be very strange, and I think I nailed it. And then over here, I actually turned this into a little sort of storage room. So I used a couple of the shelves. I don't know if those shelves came with Outdoor Retreat or Strangerville. I can't remember, but I thought if I just kind of cluttered up that room a little bit with some storage items that would work. And at the front there, I also put an easel so they could paint. A few little odd paintings around. That's the different, the well that I liked better. It just seemed more off the grid type thing, so I did put that down. And then I think I put a little shelf at the back door, and yeah, cluttering it up with some plants. I use a lot of tables. Just as cluttered as possible. I think this house is so cute. I'm really, really pleased with it. So far this build challenge I think is going really well. I am happy with everything I've made so far. The letter F is next, and as of now I have not done the build for letter F. I did post on Twitter asking people for some thoughts on that. I think I did a poll, and it was, what were the options? The house from Family Guy. I know that that's weird, but I've always wanted to build it. I also did a fraternity house, and what was the last one? Wow, I can't remember what the last one was. That is sad. I think I was going to do a French house, maybe? A French... Was it French? Hold on. Now I have to check. And I actually don't remember which house ended up winning. I think the Family Guy house actually won. And now I feel like I don't want to build it. For some reason, that's how it always goes. I'll put a poll on Twitter, and then I'll change my mind about it, even though the results are telling me to do one thing. I decide not to. As soon as I know I have to do something, I don't want to anymore. So for the poll, it was Family Guy house, fraternity, or Floridian house, so a Florida house, and Family Guy won by 1%. So I still might do the Florida house. I feel like that'll just be a lot easier, and Family Guy, that's not an architectural style, that's just a weird theme that I wanted to do. So you'll probably see me do a Floridian house. I think that'll be better. So I'm just doing some finishing touches out here. There's this garden area. I did a few bird feeders as well. And it's a little fire pit. What else did I do here? There's a cooler. I did get rid of that bathtub that had the plants in it. I wasn't really feeling it. There's a little greenhouse over here. And then, of course, the wash tub and the clothesline as well, and there's like a flower arranging table, there's a woodworking table, there's a bee box. There's just so much to do. Your sim would never be bored on this lot because there's a lot that they can do, a lot of ways to make money, a lot of ways to sort of live off the land, live off the grid. I think it's just a very interesting way of living, and I kind of hope we get sort of like a farming pack or like a off the grid pack or something that would sort of help with these kinds of builds, because we don't really have anything for it. Obviously gardening makes it quite easy, but I do wish we had a few more options. Like to actually live off the land, to actually have solar panels, I think would be really fun. So I put a few planters in there, really cluttered up that little greenhouse, and I think that is pretty much it. In the screenshots you'll see that I did add some plants as well, and yeah, the whole lot just is very lively and very interesting, lots to look at, lots to do, and I had a ton of fun building it. If you enjoyed this speed build, please give it a thumbs up, comment down below, let me know what you think, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed. Thanks for watching.